All right, up next is their latest one. This is VoicePlay covering Linkin Park's Heavy is the Crown, which came out last year. I had not listened to this track, the original track, before I saw VoicePlay was covering it, so I went over and checked this out, and it very much feels like a classic Linkin Park track, even though they've got a replacement singer for Chester Bennington, so they've got a female singer. I think her name is Armstrong, Emily Armstrong. I think that's it. If not, somebody correct me in the comments. But anyway, I went and listened to that. It's very much, to me, sounds a lot like Linkin Park. I'm not a huge Linkin Park fan. I like some of their stuff. A lot of it, though, gets a little too rappy and a little too hard for me. And this is like the perfect mesh of that hard metal sound with the rap. So it wasn't really my cup of tea. So I'm curious to see what VoicePlay is going to do with this. VoicePlay covering Linkin Park's Heavy as the Crown. And this is featuring Jayess. But first, like, subscribe, comment, click the bell for notifications. Consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive perks. It's really cheap. Subscribe to Words Like That Arts and Media Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. All right, now shut up and get to it.
Can't have the words like that. Words like that. No, no, no.
And I think there's a video game tie-in with this too, like League of Legends or something. I see they're wearing garb.
And then we both know how the story ends. Aiming so high, but swinging so low. Trying to catch fire, but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know.
Yeah.
Today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you ask for. Heavy is the crown. Fire in the sunrise.
Is Jayess doing both parts? I can't remember. I've only listened to the original once.
This is what you ask for. Heavy is the crown.
Okay. All right. Yeah. This is really. I like this better than the original. Personal taste.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumber 10-1, back then should've bit your tongue. Whoa, already on that list. Say you don't want, but you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this. Today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked.
All right. Ellie going up that octave. Nice.
Today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of
the classic acapella bell tones mixed in with this. Oh, Jeff on the bass there, man.
Explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for.
Wow, that was great.
This is what you asked for. This is what you
Lane slaying on beatboxing.
Is the crown. Fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked. This is what you asked. This is what you asked.
And great mix on the vocals there. The panning, which one went left, which one went right.
This is what you asked for.
Oh, nice. Ellie there also. I know Ellie can go higher, but the way he... Oh, yeah, Jeff, man. Every time I go to talk, Jeff hits the bass note and I gotta shut up. Nice. Yeah, that was great. Okay. Again, I wasn't a huge fan of the original track when I went and checked it out. Not a big Linkin Park guy. Like some of their stuff. Some of it gets too heavy in the rap and the metal for me. And this was like the perfect heavy rap, heavy metal combo. But VoicePlay here, they softened it up a little bit. And they also honed in on more of the epic medieval fantasy, which I believe this is for one of the games. Let's see if it says it in the description here. No, I don't see it on this, but I'm thinking that this was used in some video game, the Linkin Park original. But regardless, what I felt like they really honed in here, they brought in that epic medieval fantasy sound to it, which for me, I love that. It's right up my alley. I know they were dressed in that garb, which I know that VoicePlay and Jeff particularly has done several of the medieval fantasy type songs, covers before. And they played into that, both in look and the arrangement of the music. And Jayess, even though I'm not a big fan of rap, and I wasn't really a big fan of the rap in the original words of this song, he did a great job there. I was grooving with him right out of the gate. Ellie taking the high part was fantastic. And I was going to say earlier, and Jeff hit a low note, and I had shut up. But I know Ellie can go higher than what we heard him on there, but because he was really trying to channel that rough metal sound, when he got to the top of his range in this song, you could really hear the strain. I think that was intentional. It set it off perfectly. Lane's beatboxing on this one is top tier. Jeff, again, he hit some incredible notes in the bass range, going to that basement, as I call it. And I had to every time I heard it, everything had to shut down, I had to stop. The bell tones, bringing in those classic acapella bell tones with the epic fantasy meets rap meets metal. Only VoicePlay could think to do that, do it, and pull it off. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really love that one. And I didn't know going in, I thought this may be one of those ones I was going to like, yeah, they did a great job. It's not really my cup of tea. But no, this is one of the ones where they took something I wasn't really a big fan of and made it more palatable to my personal taste. Great, great job there. Hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, consider supporting us on Patreon. Subscribe to YouTube if you hadn't already. And we'll see you soon.